All right, guys, we are mid-flight. I'm heading to... Where the hell am I heading? I know it's in Palm Springs. FSEconomy... TRM, whatever. What's TRM? Desert Resorts Regional. That's where we're heading right now, and I'll show you the flight, the FSEconomy. Where the hell is it? Hold on. Here we go. So FSEconomy, this is the flight we're flying from KSAN to KTRM, 75 nautical miles, 2 passengers, about $1,300. There is a bonus on this, so I'm going to lose $1,000, but I'm going to fly back from TRM and gain that money back. Right now I got about $4,600, so I'm really digging FSEconomy. It's a lot of fun. It really is. Adds purpose to flight simulation. But yeah, so join in the chat if you like. I'm just gonna be streaming here, flying, and happy to answer any questions you might have on VR or flight simming in VR or whatever. I feel like I need to get up here a little bit, hey? So let's raise our altitude. Get ourselves up to 6,000. Probably be a good idea. Kind of quick. We don't necessarily go at 9, but probably 700. 600 is probably good. That'll get us up there quick enough. I want to check the TRM just to make sure where the altitude is on that. We're heading here. You can see our green line. We're heading this way. Here's Palm Springs. TRM is right here. Cochrane Regional. Minus 115? Is that sea level? Whoa, it's below sea level? Alright, let's check out the airport information. Elevation, minus 115. Alright, so we got to get over this range, and then we're going to be kind of coming down here. It'll be interesting. So we make our way to Cochrane. So we get over these mountains, and then we're going to start to descend into Cochrane. Deliver these passengers, and then just do a quick turnaround right back to San Diego. And hopefully make some bank. So we're starting this trip with 4,600. We'll see where we end up. Hopefully we'll make another $2,000 on the total flip. If I'm correct the way that the bonus money works. The way it is that going out from San Francisco on this particular plane, I pay $1,000, but when I return the plane back to San Diego, I get that $1,000 back. That's my understanding of the way it works. Probably want to get a little higher here. Take it to 6,700. I'm in the Aerosphere Piper Seminole, PA44. This is my Bambino Games custom livery that I did, 382 Tango Delta. I use this plane on Pilot Edge a little bit, but I use it a lot in FSEconomy. So I get some pretty good routes with it. So I probably could have navigated this around the mountains, but it's a straight line shot. So I figured let's get there as quickly as possible. I still think we need to be up a little bit more, so let's just add a little bit more altitude here. Take it to 7. So then our landmark is going to be this lake here. We get over these two ranges, and then we're going to see that lake where we come into Cochrane. And if we take a look at the airport for Cochrane, so 350 is probably, or 35 is probably the one I'm going to want to land on. Set heading bug to 350.
Heading bug set to 340 degrees.
Set heading bug to 350.
Heading bug set to 350 degrees.
Alright, so that should get us pretty much on target for that, if I'm correct. That runway, 35. And yeah, we're going to have to cross these two ranges here and these two peaks. Get ourselves lined up for Cochrane. But it should be fun. Second one's pretty high. I don't really want to go around it. So what I'll probably do is take the helm here and just fly above it, and then fly into Cochrane. Get rid of these virtual yokes, so it's a little easiest to stuff. Got plenty of gas. Everything's running fine. I should probably. I've got my carb heat on. Yeah, I should probably just lean it back a little bit. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get up above this peak. But we might be wise to kind of turn to the east a little bit here and head over this range over there, which I think is what I'm going to do. So let me take control. Oh, this is the first ridge. Okay, so I'm gonna have to, yeah, this is still gonna be a good idea. So that second ridge is I'm gonna want to come from the east. There's the lake. We're actually going to be below sea level. That's the lake. Right, so we're crossing. Oh, you know what? My what do you call it? There we go. Yeah. So my map stopped. That's why I was like, why does it seem like there's two ranges when it looks like there's really only one? So there we go. So there's our second range right there. So I think this is a good vector to pick up that 350 or 35, runway 35, and deliver our passengers. And we'll do a quick turnaround right back to San Diego. Now this plane is coming to its 100 hours. I think it's got 90 hours on it, if I remember correctly. I have to look at it. Take a look at that. FSEconomy. Hours since last inspection is like 90. So this plane's gonna be pretty spent soon. And I don't own the plane, so I'm not going to pay the money to have it inspected. But that's going to leave me with an issue because there's not too many PA-44s on FSEconomy. We're at 8,800 feet here. Cochrane is a C class, so we're going to be on 123. Setcom 1 to 123.0.
COM1 set to 123.0.
Setcom 2 to 118.325.
COM2 set to 118.32.
All right. We could listen to our ATIS.
Jacqueline Cochrane RGNL weather. Wind calm, visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 24,500 scattered, temperature 15, dew point -25. Altimeter 2992.
Okay, it doesn't tell us about runways, so we're going to assume 3-5 entering on the left downwind. No, sorry. We're going to assume. Let's look at this again. We're going to assume 17. We're going to assume 17, and we'll enter on the left downwind. Let's do that. Runway 17. We could start to descend into the Cochrane region. Because our airport's right over there, probably to about our 11 o'clock. Go to topographical, see if we can put the airport, and there it is. Okay. I'll zoom in there when we get a little closer. That'll help us line up and stuff. Time to make our way down to sea level. We got a long way to go down. Cochrane traffic, Seminole 328 Tango Delta. We are approximately 10 miles south of the airport, looking to land runway 17. We'll be entering on the left downwind, Piper 328 Tango Delta, Cochrane. Did that wrong, but that's what we're going to be doing. Right now we got to get our butts down to the deck. Beautiful lake over there. All right, we should be able to turn right now, and we're going to be pretty much lined up with the runway. We are only 4 miles out, so we're going to slow down here. Oh, there it is, right there, right underneath us. We are way high, so we need to get down here. We're going to get down in a hurry. We are really going down. Not what you would really want to do in real life, but that's okay. Let's get the flaps going here. Start to slow things down. Overspeeding this plane big time. Gonna take 1.7. All right, that's okay. We get down to 1,000 feet. Get the flaps. Gears down. Gas in, mixture in, gear down. Everything's good to go. All right. Cochrane, Skyhawk, Seminole 328 Tango Delta, entering on the left downwind runway 37 for full stop. Cochrane. All right. Full flaps this time. Now we can start to bring the plane downhill. Trim it up. A little less power. This place is below sea level, 115 feet below sea level. Got the airport right there. Cochrane traffic. Seminole 328 Tango Delta, midfield runway 17. Full stop. Cochrane. All right. Our compass set. And we are coming down to 700, so 800 feet. Coming downhill. Right there, looking good. Probably fly out to that little black square, and then we'll make our left base turn. We're about 600 right now of the deck. Cochrane traffic, Seminole 328 Tango Delta, turning left, base for runway 17, full stop, Cochrane. All right. Left base turn. We got full flaps. Everything's in the green. We got 3 green on the gear, mixture in, prop in, gas to both. Looking good. All right, there's our base turn. Cochrane traffic, Seminole 328 Tango Delta, turning final runway 17, full stop, Cochrane. All right, here we go. Cochrane's pretty barren. Nothing like landing in VR. It's so great. You just turn your head and look around and get a sense for where you are. You don't miss lineups that much. It's pretty rare that you botch a landing, although I shouldn't really be saying that 30 seconds before I'm about to land the plane, but looking good. All right, 70 knots. Up on the trim. Start to come down slow, and then we'll flare it. Have plenty of runway to work with. Power down. Trim up. Bring it down and flare. Back to idle and nice and easy down. Boom. All right. Flaps up. Brakes. All right. There's nobody around, so I'm just going to stop right here. Okay, and I got to turn the engines off. Set parking brake.
Brakes set.
Okay, turn the engines off. And let's see. Go to FSEconomy. Finish flight. Flight is finished. Okay, let's take a look at how we did there. Where's my... Bring this up so you guys can see. Oh, crap. All right, let's do it. Let's update this. Go to my log. All right, we made $290. That's okay, because on the way back, we're going to see here, we got a pretty big hit on distance bonus, but we should make that back when we come back from where we are now, which is KTRM. So let's go to KTRM right here. Let's refresh this. And I'm going to take one of these flights. It doesn't matter really which one. Take this one right here. Edit. Okay. And we should have the Seminole. Hopefully we got enough hours on it. Ooh, it's going to be close on the hours. Let's just take a look. Yeah, it's got 90 hours on it, so we're kind of close here, but that's okay. I've got to make my money back. So rent dry. Now we go to my flight, and there we go. We're going from KTRM to KTRM to KSAN. Let's just check our 231 is our payload. We got 2 passengers, so we should be fine. How much fuel we need? 31 gallons. We got 38. I'm gonna refuel to 42 just to make sure. Okay, so we got plenty of gas, and now we're just waiting here. Start flight. There we go. So now we'll do the turnaround. We'll do the turnaround, and hopefully we'll make that $1,000 back and make some choice coin. Let's hope. Let's hope. So thanks for watching, guys. Stay alone in the chat if you'd like. Let me get my plane started up here. And left engine. And right engine. Okay, we're good to go on the engines. We're plenty warmed up. I need to set my GPS so I can find my way back. There's KTRM. Push cursor. Go down to here, and we're going to go to... Okay. Come on. KSAN. Oops. Enter. Yep, there's our 74 miles. So we're good to go. All right. Pretty simple. Let's bring this back and make some cash. Knots, rotate, gear up, flaps are up. There's the lake right over there. We're gonna cut it across the mountains here. Some quick money. I think we can be at 6 now. We have to change, we'll change. We'll see here. Or let's just go let's go 6,500. Let's do our nav and our vertical speed. .600 feet per minute. I know a lot of people don't like to use the autopilot to climb altitude, but I like to do it. Just makes things easier. I'm not sure if I do that in a real plane, but let me change my I gotta change my indicator there, so it's KTRM. We're going to KSAM. There we go, so you guys can see what the hell's going on. Let me do this on center. Not the greatest pattern there, but when we landed, but that's all right. Oh, I think we need some power to get up over this mountain. Oops. Let's get over here. This is a quick flight, so 7,550 total miles back and forth. You probably make yourself $2,500 on the round trip. Let's see, because I started with like 46, I think. So let's see what we make when I finish. Not bad for 150 nautical miles, if it works out the way I think it's going to work out. One thing you have to learn how to understand in FSEconomy is the distance bonus. It works both ways. So the incentive on the distance bonus is to get the plane back to where it's supposed to be. So this plane is basically stationed in KSAN, San Diego. So wherever you fly it, it wants, you know, the owner wants you to bring it back to KSAN. So he's got that bonus that if you leave it on a one-way, you got to pay the bonus, but if you bring it back, you get that money back. So basically, it's an incentive to return the plane. That's the way I read it, at least. All right, so we got another peak over there. So probably what I'll do is I'll probably steer here to the we'll just go a little bit to the right here, and then so we won't have to go too much higher. We're at 6,000. Beautiful mountains here in the valley. You guys can't see this in VR, but it looks pretty incredible. coming over this peak right here. It's pretty cool. I am using Ortho 4 XP for this whole California area, so Yeah, this is the move. I may do this trip again. I may do this one again. Do the round trip. Let's see what we make. If I make a good buck, I'm going to do this one again. As long as I'm under the 100 hours in the plane. All right, let's take a look at where we're going to land in San Diego. Let's do binder. Let's get this out of here. Add report. KSAN. Add report. K Tango. KT. Right. Jack Cock. Okay. KSAN, I know the way that goes. Probably want to be on 270. 270 runs that way, so that's probably what I'm going to hit there, 270. And that should be pretty simple. We're right back on the same exact vector. Beautiful. All right, so KSAN's basically sea level, so only got 12 minutes till ETE, so it's a quick trip. Trying to build up enough money. The goal is to buy a Cessna 172 Skyhawk because I think that's probably the most prevalent plane in FS economy. First, both FSX and X-Plane have it as a stock plane. Second, it's cheap to rent. And third, you can run the smaller jobs to build up your you don't have to buy any special planes or anything. You just use the stock, and you can run the smaller jobs to get used to FS economy. So I think the important thing is where you put it. So I'm going to try to figure out the best place to station it, where there's a lot of jobs and there's not a lot of Cessnas, or a lot of like 1 and 2 passenger kind of jobs, right? Because it's a small plane, it can't carry a lot, but it can run the 1 or 2 passenger jobs all day long. All right, I think we can start to descend here. We'll take her down to 3,800. Going the wrong way. What the hell? I want to go minus. Something's wrong with this damn thing. All right, screw it. Just take it down by hand. See San Diego just in the distance out there. going to assume we have clearance. And we will land on 27. $5,000. Pretty sure I hit for that little peak that's right in front of me, and just beyond that is where I make the right-hand turn to go into to line up for 27. Pretty sure. $3,500, beautiful. Set heading bug to 270.
Heading bug set to 270 degrees.
So that gives me an idea where the airport is. It's pretty much where I see that white blotch that's out there. So I go over this little peak, I make a right-hand turn, and I'm lined up for 27. Oops. Well, actually, I think it's right there. Let's see. Here's the airport. Okay, so I need to come over here. It's that peak right there. This one right there. That's the one to the up the left. All right, 2,800 feet. Everything's looking good. Let's get our mixture in. Gump. Gear, we're not going to put down yet. Well, gear, gas for good on both. Thanks, set to both. Undercarriage will do in a minute. A mixture is in and prop is in. Go over our landmark. And then we'll make our little turn, and we will be lined up for 27. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . 11 miles out. At 2,700 feet. Let's see on the map here. I guess we really can't. But just about now, we'll start to line up. Holding at 27. Let's give a look with the zoom. And there's our runway. So we got to come a little further out this way. Let's get our pedals on. And we will make our right turn into lining up. We're 5 miles out from the airfield. Start to slow things down. Gear down. Got gump completed. Gear or gas, undercarriage, mixture, and prop. All taken care of. There's a golf course right there. Deliver these 2 people. Oops. For some reason I have my rudders taking me to the left. All right, there we go, full. City of San Diego right there. Lined up nicely for 27. Flaps are full. Start to slow the plane down, pitch up, trim up. $80 knots. This is custom scenery for San Diego. It's free on xplane.org. Sure, could check it out. Just search KSAN. You can find it. Custom scenery. We'll trim up a little bit, get ourselves in the middle. Reduce power. 75 knots. Flare it up. Power down to idle. Back wheels touch first. A little rough, but that's okay. Flaps up. The plane comes to a stop. And apply the brakes. And we are good to go. Set parking brake.
Brakes set.
Okay. All right, plane off. Now let's pull up the. Let's pull up our FSEconomy here. And let's see, I go to finish flight. Okay, we should be good. I'm gonna just refresh this, take a look at our log, and we made 1788. Beautiful. All right, so got all that bonus money back basically. So for the 2-trip total, we made just about $2 grand. Not bad. Cool. All right, so not too bad. Pretty cool. And that's how you make money on FSEconomy. So also one thing you remember is the bank balance. It's pretty important. Like, good idea to keep a little money in there, but try to keep as much as you can, or in cash balance, but try to keep as much in the bank balance as possible because it's actually earning 5% interest. So it's pretty important to do that. So yeah, pretty cool. So I'm doing all right here. I had this one little blip here where I made a mistake, but I'm starting to get the hang of it. And you can see everything's been at the Piper Seminole because I'm able to get pretty decent jobs. So, all right, cool. Just gotta check one thing here. Not bad, not bad. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's check one thing. Maybe we'll run one more job here. Nope, I think I'm gonna pass. All right, guys, that's going to do it for the stream. I'll be on soon again doing this, but it's a lot of fun. If you're not into FSEconomy, if you have FSX or X-Plane, you can use it for both. So it's pretty cool. It's a lot of fun. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day.